What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I want to welcome you back for another one of my throwback music video reactions. We do these to basically fill in the days that I don't have a reaction to do for a brand new release. So, of course, we do these to older songs or to your request. If you have a request for a future throwback that you want to see, let me know down in the comments and I'll add it to my list that I pick from randomly every single time that I do these. So as the title says, we've got TVXQ and their song from, I think, 3 years ago or something about that is titled Humanoids. And here's something that I find really, really interesting about this, is that TVXQ, right, this is like an iconic, legendary group in K-pop, right? These guys are super popular. They've had like one of the longest careers of an active group, right? And this video only has, well, I think it's nearly 7 million views on the upload that's on the SM Town channel, which I think is really, really crazy. Like, these guys are big time, and they on this video they've got less views than like any group really that releases a song these days, which I think is kind of like a signal or a sign that K-pop from then, in the last 3 years even, or 4 years, whenever the album and all that stuff was released, has grown significantly. And maybe it's just the demographic or the group that people like these days is really, really different than it was back then. But like, that's a pretty big deal. Like, these guys are like they're a part of like K-pop history, and on this one video, right, they pull in significantly less views than big popular, even like medium popularity groups do today. So that's just an interesting point that I want to check out or talk about before we even got this started. Let's check out this song right now. Oh, we've got this, we're back with those stupid ads in here. I absolutely hate this when SM does these. And obviously, SM is the only company that puts those ads for their own products in their own videos. The only one. I really, really hate it. I wish they would stop, to be completely honest. But obviously they've been doing it since at least 2012. This song is rocking. I like this already. It's got, I mean, this is like the kind of stuff that is like what makes K-pop, I think, great. It's got some really interesting cheesy kind of like not cheesy, but style, like, where you're like, who even thought about that? Like, that gold jacket he's wearing right now, like, what? Who came up with that? Their jackets, but I mean, it is a pretty, classic K-pop sound from some of those popular groups. I'm digging it a lot. It's really, really awesome. I don't know, I guess the whole I like it, dude. The beat of the song is awesome. It's just, pretty cool. It's great. It's easy to get into. I don't know. And like, so I think that the whole point, right, because it's like the title of the song is kind of like humanoid, so it's kind of supposed to have a little bit of a futuristic feel to it, which is why they're wearing all of this like, I guess it's I don't know exactly what it's called. We'll say plastic or like patent leather or whatever, that shiny crap as like their jackets in whatever color they are. They're wearing gold and silver jackets, and the sets and all that stuff kind of gives it a slight futuristic a vibe to it, which is definitely really, really interesting. Not interesting, but kind of ties in with the whole, feel and stuff that they're trying to go for. But I like it. I'm definitely enjoying it. Like, this is the kind of stuff that not really that I was listening to so much when I got into K-pop, because I was only listening to 4 Minute for like the first year, but this is kind of the stuff like where you would listen to, people would be like, wow, this is really, 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 really weird. What the hell is this? But at the same time, you know, they'd be like, I don't know what it is about it, but I just love listening to it. It's addicting. You know? It's like that combination of like ridiculous, interesting visuals that are just like, who even thought of that? They must have been on drugs or something, you know. But you got a beat and a song that is, you know, addicting and interesting. So it's good, man. That's like the basic foundation of K-pop, right? These songs are, you know, that basic idea that is in every single K-pop song today. You know, where they try and come out with a visual style or a visual idea that is unique and interesting and shocking, or, you know, something like that, silly, whatever they want it to be, and you know, they try and pair it with a song that kind of fits that and is cool and people will like. So, you know, that's good. That's, like I said, that is what K-pop is all about. So yeah, that was good. That was a nice song. And here's the thing, right? So I just did this reaction video here in the way that I did my videos previously, the style that everyone has been begging me to go back to, the reason why people have been unsubscribing from my videos. And you know, I didn't really catch a whole lot of what even went on in the song. I really didn't. So I can't really talk so much about it because I was focusing more on like a point and talking and having these thoughts and stuff and like listening to it. Like I can listen to it perfectly fine. So I caught a lot of, you know, some of what I was listening to, but I missed some as well. Whereas, you know, before I can just sit and I can, you know, enjoy the song and actually, you know, make a real and proper like judgment on it as my first impression. So this is my feedback or my understanding here from, you know, doing it the way that I was doing it previously when I first started, the format and the way that everybody likes and is familiar with, and then doing it the way that I do it now, which is, you know, for me, something that I can actually listen to the music and enjoy it more the first time around, and then give you guys a proper, you know, like first impression and a proper review. So, you know, even maybe this is something, this format is the way that people want to see these more. This, for me, is not the format that allows me to, you know, properly listen to a song and give you my first impressions about it. And I mean, I already basically talked about everything that I'm even could possibly talk about after the song already while we were watching it. So, you know, that's about all I've got, and that's really the only thing I wanted to add this video. I don't need it to be like another 10-minute long video, so we're going to cut it, well, about a minute short. So that is it. I hope maybe you enjoyed it. I don't think I'm going to do another video in this format for a while, if ever. I just was like, I kind of, at the moment when I hit record, didn't particularly know if throwback reactions were an appropriate place to like actually like listen and review and dissect and then talk about and then discuss what I, you know, heard and watched afterwards. But, you know, I think it is. It just, the context and the way that I'm going to be looking at it is different. So there's no reason why I can't and shouldn't do it like I do for new releases. So there you go. That is going to be it for this video. If you have any suggestions for future throwback reactions and stuff and things, let me know down in the comment box below. So as always, I'm going to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. We got to show some appreciation every once in a while to where K-pop came from and the original era when it got big. I do have to say, one thing I noticed is that, I don't know, maybe it would be helpful to see if there were any girl groups from around this time as well, because I know that, you know, 5 years ago when we were watching, you know,